I was unbelievably nervous at the start, and then kind of once I got through the first couple of holes, it was nice to kind of calm down a little bit and hit some good shots and just get into it.
At what point did the golf brain take over and you were able to shut out the kind of, wow, I'm at the old course?
Probably not at any point, really. I think I just managed to quiet it down a little bit. But yeah, as I said, after the first couple of holes, I managed to get into it a little bit more.
Phenomenal to see you right up there and always at the top of the leaderboard.
Thanks very much. Yeah, it was nice to see that walking up the 18th.
What has the stretch been like? A wee bit of an advantage for amateurs. You play so much links here in the amateur season, and you're coming onto links at the Open. You tend to see amateurs do quite well at the Open for that reason. Does that help?
I think it's something that I think amateurs are comfortable with it. It's so many of the big events that we play, certainly over in the for all the UK players, links golf kind of all year round, as you said. So I think it helps get us more comfortable with it.
Is this your first time?
Adrian happens after winning US Open, kind of maybe inspire you to play well out there today?
Yeah, I mean, it was obviously brilliant to see him do that, and I know how hard he's worked and how much he's put into that, and so obviously makes me want to get there at some point in the future.
Do you know him well, Barclay?
Why is Sheffield producing so many good golfers?
I don't know. I couldn't tell you.
Does seem to be a glut of it, though, isn't it? Is it? I mean, are you sort of inspired by Fitz?
Yeah, I think that we had a really good junior section at the golf club, and obviously that kind of started with Matt, and then there's people following on from that.
Reports there were a few boos when you were on the first tee. Did you hear them, or?
Didn't hear one.
So it didn't affect you because people were just putting two and two together, saying Poulter at the boos, Dr. Exit.
I actually thought I had a great reception on the first tee, to be honest. All I heard was clapping. Oh my gosh. I have heard not one heckle in 3 weeks. I've heard nothing. What have you heard? You've walked 18 holes. Not one noise. So you lot can write whatever you like about being heckled and booing. You've walked 18 holes. Did you hear one comment?
I have to say, I must admit, I wasn't on the first tee.
So you can write whatever you like, but I mean, I thought there was a couple of thousand on the tee, so they obviously drowned out the one.
Has your reception been the same from your fellow players?
Yeah, I've had great comments, great talks with everyone. We might have a difference of opinion, but they're my friends. You know, you play golf with these guys for 20 plus years or 10, 15 years. You've been, part of many teams with them. Even if they have a difference of opinion, that's we all have opinions, right? We're still friends, right? Whatever the landscape is in wherever you're playing golf.
Is there a universal thought amongst yourselves as you guys talk? Isn't there some way to figure this out?
I would hope so, but cleverer people are obviously at the top of the tree than I am. I left school at 15. I would have thought clever people could figure this out. Clearly not.
Your reaction to what the RNA said yesterday?
Haven't looked at all. So I don't want to know. You can tell me, I'm not going to listen. I'm here to play golf. This could probably be my last Open Championship at St Andrews. So I'm trying to enjoy it, despite the questioning, right? So I'm staying out the way. I'm not reading social media. I just want to play golf, right? I can only do my job. If I listen to a load of nonsense, then I'm going to get distracted, and that's never going to be good for me. So I'll leave it to the clever people to figure stuff out, and I'll just play golf.
Has the difference of opinion?
Heckle on the first tee. Have you noticed any change in public opinion towards you, social media, on the course?
Social media, you will always get interesting comments from those brave people behind the screens, right? Because they do. Whatever you do, if you do something nice, there will always be a poor comment from somebody that didn't like what you did, even if it was a charity something, right? It's just inevitable. It's just the nature of the beast with social media. That's why, the level of, bullying that happens on social media is right there in front of everyone. So, I didn't, was you on the first tee? I didn't hear anyone boo.
That maybe some friendships have been ruined by this. I mean, some of the other players, and again, you may not have listened to this. I appreciate that, have been quite forthright in their opinions about it. But that's not been your experience. You haven't noticed any altered attitudes amongst your peers.
Not one. Again, as I say, you can have a difference of opinion on how the landscape lies with it all, but that should never get in the way of a friendship that you have. I don't really know. I know a couple of people have, but never directed in my direction. I've always had respect for all my peers that I play golf with all the time, and I don't think that's going to change one bit. So even the people that have been vocal have been pretty decent to me. So whether they accept that I'm an old fart or not, and let him go about his merry business the way he does, I don't know. But I've only had good comments. I mean, even Thomas Bjorn, of all people, right? Thomas is Thomas. He's extremely vocal. We disagree, but we're friends, right? And I think it's nice that we have that level of respect between golfers and as friends.
Ian, going back a few years, Bill, with everything that's been said and done in the last 5-6 weeks, this absolutely huge row that's kicked off in the sport, do you have any regrets at all for your kind of part in all of this?
I made the right decision for me, and I'm excited about, like I say, having the opportunity to play competitive golf, and have it in my life at a more moderate scale to where I can do some things outside of that too. And I freed up a lot of time as well. So I couldn't be happier. I mean, I think it's been really good. I can't wait to get to New Jersey and play another event there. The player experience, the experience of those events from a player standpoint is a 10. You can't get it any better. So, look, it's not my job to try to explain and help you understand or whatever. It's just I couldn't be happier. The RNA contacted me a couple weeks before and said, look, we don't think it's a great idea if you go, but if you want to, you can. And I said, I just didn't want to make a big deal about it, so I said, fine. We both kind of agreed that it'd be best if I didn't. It's all going to play out in time. I think it's all going to play out and end up where it should be in time.
What did you think about what Tiger said about it on Tuesday?
I certainly, respect his opinion. I have a lot of respect for him. I respect his opinion, and I think everybody's going to have strong emotions and opinions about it, and I certainly respect his.
Do you not find it very sad that you're in this position?
No, no, not at all. I think that I couldn't be more excited and ecstatic with where I'm at. I love the events. I get to have golf in my life, in competitive golf in my life on a scale that is fun, exciting, different, and lets me play and compete, but still do the things outside that I want to do. And I've got a nice trip lined up after this, and things that I haven't been able to do in the past. So no, I couldn't be happier.
Even missing out on a big occasion like that, past champions dinner at 150.
Let it go, dude. Let it go. It's 3 times you've asked the same question. I mean, I don't know what to tell you. I couldn't be happier.
Okay, guys. Thank you.
I didn't hear the first part.
Do you think we could see a winner, a live player win this week? I mean, you said the series is competitive as well. Obviously, some people have said it's not competitive because you've got the cup. The caliber.
There's a lot of good players here, and I think there's a good chance. All right.
Does that take away from the week at all, Phil, or are you having
No.
a good time anyway?
No, I love being here. I mean, everybody here loves golf, right? And find this place to be very spiritual. So as great as this game has been to me, to be able to come here to the home and compete again, and I think this is my 6th one here, and I've had some great moments here. I haven't, I don't know if you guys remember the Dunhill Cup, but I ended up being a part of a winning Dunhill Cup team in '96 with Steve Stricker and Mark O'Meara, and we had all these rounds in different weather conditions, and it was just really special to play here in all the different conditions. I just see the greatness in the course when you get different wins, because you see bunkers you don't even know are there, and it just the greatness of it kind of shines. And I just I love playing and competing here. It's just a special place.
So where are you in terms of where you're trying to close?
So I had 4 months off, and obviously when I came back, I wasn't really sharp. I thought I would be sure. I thought I was playing a little bit better than I was. My game doesn't feel far off at all. It just doesn't. I let a few strokes slide today, but for the most part, I actually feel pretty good with like the parts. But I just got to bring them together to make the whole. And I actually think I have some good rounds of me. I think this is I think I'm going to play really well the next few days.
How did it go out there in that point?
I shot even. I played okay. I let a few shots slide here and there. I mean, I 3-putted 11 and 18. Granted, it's from difficult spots, but those are the shots you can't throw away, right, if you're going to play well here. And I just gave away a few too many shots. But I hit a lot of good ones.
Just going back to the dinner, etc.
These conditions.
I think it's set up really well to reward good shots and make birdies. There's a number of birdie holes out there, and then there's a lot of hard pars, and there's some tough pins that you can miss it in the wrong spot and really have issues. But if you hit good shots, like, you're rewarded. I just thought it was pretty awesome setup and condition and the whole thing. Like, it's there's challenges with the winds moving around and so forth, but there's always ways to play the holes, always ways to make your par, and it's just one of the most fun golf courses in the world to play.
Your tee shot 16, Phil, very positive.
Yeah, no, it's been great. I came here in London. People couldn't have been better. We had a great time, and same thing in Oregon. Gosh, the energy and the excitement and it's been great.